Bounty hunters are empowered by an 1875 federal law that permits agents of bail bondsmen to enter residences and cross state lines in pursuit of bail jumpers. Bail jumpers' offenses can range from simple misdemeanors to armed assault, drug trafficking, and even murder. This is their world.
Hold on. I said turn your hand around. Hey, turn it around. Law enforcement agent.
Across the United States, over 10 million fugitives roam our city streets.
I ain't going back to jail.
Fugitive recovery agents, the real bounty hunters, are the men whose job it is to bring these felons down. To seek.
Go, 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 go.
To locate.
Hang on, you're under arrest.
To capture.
Down, all the way down. Don't move.
To bring them back to justice. Fugitive recovery agents, the real bounty hunters, is shot entirely on location and involve people that jump bail. Although guilty of jumping bail, they are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. These are their stories.
We've got a gentleman who he jumped bond, didn't make his court hearing, and his mother is the indemnitor in the case. She's unable to tell us exactly where he's at. He's been evasive with her. He calls her occasionally but doesn't give his location. We've sourced a few different people, and it looks like we've got him pinned down in the hotel room, not too far away from here, and we're gonna go see if we can't make an apprehension. He's wanted on some traffic charges, not a big deal. Hopefully we won't have too much trouble with him, but you never know, so we'll take the regular precautions. Basically what we'll do is we'll cover the front and the back, and we'll approach him as if he was wanted for a more serious crime, just so we don't get ourselves in trouble, don't get injured. The whole idea here is just to be safe and make sure us and the defendant in the case come out of this okay. You know, you always want to make sure that you're safe. I mean, that's the main thing. No amount of money is worth getting yourself hurt for. So our entire mindset is to protect each other and to make sure that we're going to be around to do this again.
This guy we're going after here is just a traffic violation. But a lot of guys like this, if they've done this before, most of these guys that we go after have several offenses. So we just want to, like Mike said, just make sure that we're not dealing with something that make sure we're not getting into something we're not ready for.
He's got himself held up in a hotel room. He's not the most stable person. You know, he's kind of been jumping around. Supposedly he's got a job right now, which actually is a good thing. You know, that does show a bit of stability, but he's still you know, doesn't have a permanent address. So that does show a little bit of, you know, like I say, instability on his side, and people like that tend to do, you know, crazy things. So people do crazy things. So, truthful, we haven't had this case for too awfully long. We just got it a few days ago, and it's one of these kind that just fall together. It looked like initially it was going to be very difficult because his mother had no idea where he was staying and hadn't heard from him but one or two phone calls in the last 4 months. And currently looking for him on is a DWLS, driving while license suspended, real simple charge. And you know, the bonding company made several attempts to try to get through to him and his family and get him back into court, and they were not able to. We think we've got him pinned down up the way here, and we'll go take a look and see if he's at home. If we've got him in the room, we'll feel pretty comfortable that he's not going to get away. He's on the second floor, and it's a pretty long jump out the back way. So we'll explain to him that we're out front and we need him to walk out and fulfill his obligation with the court. God willing, he'll just come right out and you know, take care of his business with the courts.
My main objective is rear security and security for Mike. I have to be prepared if the defendant decides to bolt out the back. That's a scenario I'm usually prepared for the most.
Because he's in a hotel room, he probably won't have family there. Hopefully he won't have friends either, and that will reduce any risk on our part. If he's by himself, it's a lot easier. But the concerns that we have are that he might have weapons in there. Even acting impulsively with a kitchen knife could put us in jeopardy. It seems that the minor charges sometimes are the ones that become explosive. always in the back of your mind, you know, there's the concern that he's going to come out swinging. You know, what we do is kind of scary because we're taking away someone's most precious rights, their right to freedom. And whenever you try to exercise that, there is a threat there. So, any luck at all, he'll come peacefully. This is a little bit further north than we usually work. We're usually down in the heart of Seattle and the south end. This area in Everett is one of the areas that's pretty notorious for drug activity and prostitution. In the last 5-10 years, it's gotten pretty bad. The motel register had his name on it. His first name was registered there, but his last name wasn't. So she didn't recognize his last name, but sure enough, his first name was. Sounds like he may have checked in under an alias, but still used his first name. Still being pretty evasive, and that he's, you know, not wanting to take care of his business, and that, you know, he might be a little more difficult than we thought. We're going to make a phone call from the breezeway, which is directly below his room, and it's going to give us the ability to have him pinned in from the front and the back. So I don't think there's a window here on the south side that he can get out of. It doesn't look like it. So what we can do is just make our phone call, let him know that we're here and that he's going to need to come with us. And if he goes out the back, we'll be there. If he goes out the front, we'll be there as well. Hi, is Mark in? This is Steve. Jackson. Thank you. Mark? Hey, how you doing? Good. This is Mike with All City Bail Bonds. How are you? Good. You know, you didn't make your court hearing. When? Oh, gosh, I think it was back in December 12th. Yeah, December 12th. Bellevue District? Yeah. Did you know that? You've been through what? Okay. You know you have a warrant for your arrest? Okay. Well, you do. And we're actually outside and you need to come down and talk to us about it. Yeah. Why don't you come to your front door? Did I knock on the front door? No. No, I'm calling. I'm looking at you. Yeah, right over here. To your right. How you doing? Why don't you put on a shirt and come on out? Yeah, we are. No, I'm serious. How many children do you have in the house with you? Okay. And you have your wife or girlfriend or whatever as well? Okay. I'm going to hang up the phone now and I want you to put your shirt on. I want you to come to the front door. Okay? Okay. How you doing?
Fine.
Good.
No problem here. You
Okay,
know.
no, you're all right.
No
You're all right. It's
Let
okay.
me put a shirt on. Please wait right there.
I'm actually going to come with you.
All right.
It's okay. Don't just relax. It's not that big of a thing.
I did not know I had a warrant for my arrest.
Okay. No big deal. When you miss a court hearing, the judge usually issues a bench warrant.
I have clothes in this box right here.
Feel free. Go ahead. Tom, can you come here?
Hi.
How we doing? Sorry to bother you.
You were better 5 minutes ago.
Probably so. I apologize for interrupting your evening, but and just to let you know what we're going to do is we're going to take him over to Bellevue Police Department, okay? And they're going to book him in there. Basically, it's going to give you an opportunity to bond him back out, though. The charge is bondable, so he'll probably be able to call you in about 2 hours, okay? So in about 3 hours or so, you'll have an opportunity to get him back out. It's all right, baby. It's no
Do
big
you mind
deal.
if I put some underwear on?
It's all right.
Feel free. Okay, well, it's over there. You're going to have to film me put my underwear on if you want.
Well, we don't need to necessarily put it on film.
And some against, right? Call my dad. Tell him what a dumb he is.
That he is? No, this isn't the one that he bonded you out on.
Oh, I know. I guess I'll tell him when I move.
Maybe it's probably, you know, you might want to just direct that at yourself. I don't know why you'd want to get your dad.
Actually,
it's not his fault.
You know, nobody asked.
Well,
You don't know what you're talking about.
I think they do.
So what will it take to get me out?
You're gonna have to get booked in first. I don't really know what the new bond is set at. It is bondable though.
Some stuff in this coat that I will leave here.
Got something in this pocket also.
All right. All right, you want to frisk me?
Yeah, we will. We're gonna go ahead and secure you first though. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back if you could.
Why can't I use a smoke?
It's probably not gonna happen. Let's spread your legs a little bit. Okay.
Call my dad. Right now, please. Tell him to get his ass over to Bellevue. I wasn't running, you know.
Well, you sure weren't taking care of your business. It's nobody's fault but your own. I don't know why you're getting angry at us or your dad.
We don't know why I'm angry with my dad.
Your
But
dad stopped you from going to court?
How'd you get into that mess?
My job, what about you?
Get a real job.
Like you?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I repair refrigerators.
Good for you.
I actually have a trade. You learn something and then, you know, then you do it.
I have to go back to jail now.
Because I guess I missed a court date.
Guess he didn't learn.
I didn't know I had a court date.
First, I thought that he was kind of a family man. He had his daughter. It appeared to be his daughter, and you know, a gal in the room. And it seemed like he was, you know, regular Joe. But he started getting lippy and trying to blame things on his father as if it was his father's fault. You know, it's nobody's fault but his own. He didn't take care of his obligations with the court, and now he's pissed off at us, his dad, and the whole world. It's everybody's fault but his. I knew he was in there, and he started to act just a slight bit apprehensive. I was afraid that he might have bolted, so I thought that we better get a little bit closer to the front door in case he decided to go out it or jump out the balcony, and that way we'd have each side secure.
Are you guys talking about me?
Yeah.
You are in a different world.
Which world are we in?
I don't know, but it ain't this one.
We're in the same world that you are, the one that you didn't show up for court in.
Yeah, so I missed the court date. You guys
Right.
are really tripping. You thought I might jump off the balcony, huh?
You know, I think you'd be surprised how often that happens. It's really something that occurs quite a bit. People don't like to go to jail. Do you like that? I mean, is that why you think that we're crazy?
I really was just dying to go to jail.
Okay, that's probably why you've been hiding out and not calling the bonding company, not going to court hearings, okay?
No bonding
Makes good
company
sense.
ever called me.
No, well, did you remember bonded out of jail?
Well, I got bonded on a different charge.
You think you knew damn good and well that you missed your first court hearing?
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
No,
you just figured when you get out of jail, it's all done. Oh,
no,
I guess
because
I
I've
served my
got some
time.
court hearings set up on our schedule, on our calendar.
You act like the world's done you an injustice because you didn't know you had a court hearing.
So what's your point?
My point is, why you act like we're crazy for asking you, you know.
I think you're crazy to think that I was going to jump off a balcony or some ridiculous
Why?
thing.
You didn't go to your court hearing. You're not taking care of your obligations. It makes perfect sense. You're living in a motel room.
Well, I'm living in a motel room because it's better than the street.
Okay, I can believe that. Well, I guess the bottom line is that, you know, maybe the court probably couldn't keep up with you because you are living
I have
in
a
motel.
mailing address that I get all the time at my dad's house, you know. I get this up all the time. Everything that I think I'm supposed to get, I give him my address at my dad's house.
So is that why you think it's your dad's fault that you got picked up tonight? Is that why you were angry with your father?
You know, that's not your business why I'm angry with my father.
No,
but that's
it's really not.
why.
But I'm curious now because you're the one who has created this problem, not anybody else.
Well, you know, it doesn't really matter what you think. You don't know what's going on. You know, that's the bottom line.
Okay. But you for some
There
reason,
is no but. You know, nobody asked you.
Nobody has to ask me. I'm asking you. Why'd you miss your court hearing? You say
It was a
didn't know.
mistake.
Okay. How do you feel about going to jail tonight?
It sucks.
Okay. At least this one will be taken care of. Are you going to make your next court hearing?
I have my scheduled court hearings that I know about. I'm going to make them, that's for sure.
Okay, now you're going to. Your dad is still receiving mail there.
Of course. And believe me, when I get something from the courts, he lets me know. My mother and I already talked about this, and I ordered $500.
She did forfeit the bond money. She's had to pay it because you were nowhere to be found. That's how it works. It's not rocket science.
It's not.
Nope. So, anyway, we're going to take you back there. You can post bond again if you have collateral to do that, or if your mother or father does, and then, you know, you can get back out.
Obviously, I'm living in a motel, you know.
Well, your father's going to help you out.
Oh, he probably will, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can't go to work, then those two people go on the streets, and I lose my job.
Yeah. Okay, well, so what we'll do is we'll hustle you over, give you an opportunity to get back out tonight so you can go to work tomorrow.
That'd be a good thing.
Okay. Got somebody here for you.
Who do we got?
Mark Monet. Hold up, right here. This last
Right
one.
up the walk right here.
Right in. Right on the other side. Everything went pretty much as planned there. Picture perfect case, you know. We got the information from a source that let us know where he was.
He seemed a little agitated at first, which kind of...
Yeah, we kind of escalated with him for a few minutes, and then, you know, everybody cooled off, and after he realized he was going to go to jail, and it was nobody's fault but his own. So, yeah, all in all, great case. Good work.
This is Jermaine Upchurch. His charge was possession with intent to sell, deliver cocaine, and resisting obstructing a police officer. So you know what that means. He's going to resist, and he's probably going to try to burn the road up and run on us. He ain't going to come peacefully, so we better take extreme caution.
Just make sure we cover all the doorways and stuff.
Exactly. Let's go do it, partner. I think this is his mom's address, too, so he's probably on mama's boy.
Yeah. What's his name? Jermaine. A lot of people up. They going in here. All right, then we're gonna get him. Knock on the front door. Jermaine Upchurch. Okay.
You live here? You live here? Jermaine here now? How you know?
I didn't left from out there.
Huh? Jermaine ain't there. You sure?
Yes.
So where Jermaine at now? Is this him here?
No, I don't know who that is.
Well, who in the house?
His mom.
I need to talk to her now. Why don't you go knock on the door for me then?
Thank you, man.
All right now. Hey, if y'all open the door, I'm gonna come on in now my own way. I'm a bail enforcement agent. The guy just got through talking to me.
Who is it?
Bail enforcement agent. Is on what's called Upchurch here. Jermaine here?
No, it's not.
Huh? How you doing, Miss Green?
Hey,
How you doing?
how you doing?
I'm bigger.
Let me get my partner. Is Jermaine here?
I ain't seen him.
Is he here? Yes or no? I'm telling you, if you're lying, a whole lot of people coming out here with me tonight other than him. So is he in here?
Who told you that?
What room are you in? What room are you in? What room are you in? Don't make me work for this now.
Stop that, man.
Somebody better tell me where he is. I'm gonna start tearing stuff up in here now. Where is he at? All right.
Wait a minute, let me see.
Yeah.
Jermaine, you better get out of the closet now. I'm gonna spray you. Come out. Come on, man. Wanna see you?
Come on out of here. Keep your hands where I can see him. Keep your hands up in the air. Keep your hands up. Give me your hand. Give me your hand right here.
Come in the house. All right. Right hand behind your back. Right hand behind your back. Watch the door.
I got you. Don't nobody come in here. Just get back.
TV show.
This your jacket right here?
No, sir.
Well, that's all right. I'm sorry. Your car ain't for you. Don't need no jacket. They lied you was in here. You ain't gonna free from here to the car. Come on.
Tell you the truth, really, I got him, Brad. You just watch this.
All right, I got you.
Well, I know I just came up to my house.
Excuse us.
I sure we just come out my house.
Excuse us.
They're in my house.
Y'all don't realize that.
Hey, can I tell one more something?
Sure.
Yeah, realize we could charge you with harboring a fugitive because you knew it was in here. Yes, ma'am. I'm talking about the other person because he just told me, you left out here and Jermaine was not in here. And then you locked the door in my face also, which we could have kicked the door in, but we don't want to try to tear. No, we respect this your home, man. We're not trying to tear nothing up. Yes, ma'am.
I'm glad you did. Come, just come home. I
Yes,
just
ma'am.
put on my coat. Still got my coat on. Just walked in my door. Y'all don't hurt my son.
We're not gonna hurt him, man. We're not gonna hurt him. He's just going to the jail. He'll be at the Wake County Jail.
Can I come and get him?
You can come and get him.
He'll be all right.
Yes, ma'am. We're not gonna hurt him, man. He's gonna be fine.
I'm just getting home.
He's gonna be fine. He's just going to the jail. That's all.
Will he be all right?
Yes, ma'am. We appreciate your cooperation.
Oh, my God.
He'll be all right, man.
I just got home.
I saw you when you was in the bed when I first came in the house. When you was laying in the bed. I said, well, mind helping somebody trying to help themselves. We understand.
And that was hilarious.
That was a good one.
When you in the other room, I was in the closet and
Right.
I felt his knee. I started to tickle him just like that.
Really?
And I said, no, I'll go ahead and grab you first and then we'll go in.
When you had the gun, you was like, come on, come on. I said, put your hands up like a son. He stuck his hand out there. I just grabbed my both hands, just pulled him straight out, right on the bed. And by the time you hit the bed, you had the cuffs. I was like, man.
Just after you felt my knee, my heart just fell. And
And
he
then-
goes, but when you left, he goes, boy, I thought it was all over.
Yeah, he heard you when you said, man, nothing but clothes in here. I guess I go. And he thought we was leaving. That was funny.
Well, those clothes feel quite warm tonight.
Was funny.